Hi everyone, this is Esther from ShootZilla, and I wanted to quickly explain you about the workflows. So what is a workflow? A workflow is basically a way to customize the experience for each type of client that you have. You can have workflows for your weddings, but also your portrait sessions, your school sessions, maybe you have engagements, bar mitzvahs, any type of session, you can create your own workflow. So, for example, a wedding workflow for you consists of an inquiry coming in, then you book a sales consultation with your client. They finally book you, you do the shoot, and you deliver the prints. Whether you do that through a print order session or not, it's all up to you. You can customize the whole thing. So for every date that you have in your workflow, you want to have some tasks. Every workflow comes with 3 dates. This is the inquiry date, the book date, and the shoot date. These are the default dates. So if you want to add more dates, you basically do that with the Add Custom Event button. So the sales consultation is a custom event. And for each date that you set for each client, you can have the reminders pop up for a task before or after that date. You can also set tasks that are depending on other tasks. For example, when I send them the pricing details, after a few days I want to follow up if they have any questions. And after a few days I want to follow up again. And after a few days I want to follow up again. So these little arrows over here will indicate that these tasks are depending on the other tasks. A little bit about the workflow administration. Here it's easy to change the name of the workflow. You can copy a workflow, or we call it clone. You can delete the workflow. You can add a whole new one from scratch, or you can reorder the workflows. The workflow order will be shown in the jobs overview page. So over here you see the workflow order. First the wedding, the newborn, portraits, and engagement sessions. That's basically the order, how I define it in workflow order. Now all the tasks are grouped by dates, by the inquiry date or the custom event date or any of those dates. Let me just show you an email, a task. So when you click on edit, you can change the details of a task. You can change the task name, the mindset, when it's due. So this one is due 4 days after I sent the pricing sheet. Then I want to follow up with an email. And if you want to follow up with an email, you can add the email to the task. You can select one from your email templates. Basically what mindset is, a lot of people trip up over this one. It's basically a fancy name for a category. So the categories are a way to reduce overhead in your work and group tasks that are alike in nature. For example, if you have a task, if you have a category that says on the phone, then you can do all your phone calls in one big batch. Or you have a category that says Facebook work or Lightroom work or making contracts. You know, you can group them so you will reduce overhead per task. So over here in your top right corner below your name, you will see the email template. So that's where you can add new email templates, and here you can connect them to a task. So if you have a task, for example, send contract, which has another task that is depending on it, like wait for approval contract is depending on send contract, I will not be able to delete this task. You will see it's grayed out and you will see this notification, can't delete this task, other tasks depend on it. So you first have to delete this task and then you can delete the other one. So basically this is a quick introduction in workflows. A lot of my clients are tweaking and tweaking their workflows as they go, because they are learning and growing, their business is growing. So one year they might be big on vendor marketing with all the tasks that come with that. And the next year they might focus more on winning an award with their photography. So they will add some tasks around that. So have fun with it, change your workflow, update it. Whenever you learn something with a client that you think you can do better next time, change it in your workflow and you will never have to think about it again. ShootZilla will do that for you. Have fun, bye-bye.